Even though my children are old enough now to legally watch rated R movies,
Yes.
both the missus and I can quite honestly say, were rather uncomfortable at varying times of this movie.
For I Love You, Man?
When certain things were brought up that you really don't want to sit there and laugh with your kids about.
I didn't
Oh,
tell
that's
you.
right. I forgot. I didn't laugh at this movie either. Now, the one saving grace to both movies.
You've lost your sense of humor, Bob.
The one saving grace to both movies was that the guy who stars on Reno 911 was in both movies.
Yes, he was.
In the movie 17 again, he plays Zac Efron's / Matthew Perry's best friend. And he's hilarious in that movie because he's this techno geek guy who, by the way, as soon as we heard him talking Elvish with his girlfriend, we immediately thought of Loader Geek and thought he should watch that movie.
I told you that when I reviewed it.
Yes, you did, just for that one point.
You didn't like Jon Favreau in I Love You, Man? He was the best part of this whole movie.
Which part was he?
The best friend's husband. His fiance's best friend's husband.
Oh, the girl from My Name is Earl? Her husband?
Presley, yeah.
Jamie Presley.
Yes.
Her husband? He was a rhymes with stick in that movie.
It was hilarious.
No.
Because he was such a jerk.
Well, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Bob, you kill me.
But yes, Jamie Presley's in this movie as well, the blonde gal from My Name is Earl. She's got a mouth on her. But
yeah, there's a lot of language in this movie, which I believe I warned you about.
You did. But the guy from Reno 911 that played he was very good in this movie too. Mm-hmm. And so then I said, well, we're supposed to watch the extras because Julie says, watch the special stuff.
And there's tons of them.
So we sat through about 3 of them, and it just didn't get any better.
You suck, Bob.
Yeah, and so did that movie.
I can't believe it.
I'm sorry. They weren't
There's
that good.
going to be several people that disagree with you
I
on this.
know. But it just didn't. I'm sorry.
Thomas Lennon.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Because he's very funny on Reno 911. But if I had to choose out of the 2, I would say 17 again was a little better than I Love You, Man.
Oh, Bob, you disappoint me.
It reminded me, because wasn't that one guy also in I Love You, or Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Which I never watched.
No,
but
because
you
it's
did.
just as bad as this one.
You watched it.
Yeah, well, and, I went home and took a shower.
Rightfully so, from what I've heard.
And this I don't know. This kind of falls in that Ricky Bobby category, Some are going to find it hilarious, and others are going to go, what? So, my apologies.
Sorry, Bob.
Well, that's
Sorry
okay.
to waste your freaking time.
No. That's
2 of the greatest movies ever. Sorry.
I'll leave, we can leave it up to the listening public.
Mm-hmm.
We can let them decide if I Love You, Man. And as Julie said, got to watch the language, like every other word,
No, not every other word.
But the premise was neat, where he doesn't have any friends. Really.
He gets engaged, and so he's got to find some guy friends.
Right, so he goes out on man dates.
Yeah.
And
they're all stinkers. And he meets Jason Segel by chance, and hilarity ensues. Whether or not Bob wants to admit it.
Okay.
Let's move on.
We can move on. Hey,
I might have a heart attack if we don't. You're getting me all worked up.
District 9 was the #1 movie in the land over the weekend, brought in $37.5 million.
Because there was not much else to choose from.
No, G.I. Joe in second, Time Traveler's Wife debuted in third. Then Julie and Julia fell to fourth, followed by G-Force.
Yes.
The guinea pigs have brought in nearly $100 million.
Yeah, Bob. 3D.
I know. Funny People, which again is not very, has tanked. It's brought in less than $50 million in 3 weeks. This past weekend, only $3 million. And the other movie that's didn't do as well as they thought, this Ponyo movie, the animated movie from Disney. I've heard good things about it, but nobody's going to see it. So, and Band Slam
Band
opened
Slam.
in 13th
Bean Slam.
with just a little over $2 million. That's got your Vanessa Hudgens in it.
Yeah.
And all of that. So,
Whatever.
yeah. Now, if you're going to the movies this week, you're going to go see Inglourious Bastards,
With Brad Pitt.
where they're killing the Nazis, as he says on the trailer. The Nazis.
He is great in comedies.
This is a remake of a movie that came out in, I think it was Spain, if I remember correctly,
In a spin.
back in the early 70s. And it's sort of a take on The Dirty Dozen, which is a great movie, which stars Lee Marvin, and it stars James... Telly Savalas is also in that movie. Charles Bronson is in that movie. Just a great movie. James Brown, the running back,
Not the singer.
not the singer, was also in that movie. Excellent film. So what they did was they tried to make a different take on Dirty Dozen, and it bombed horribly back in the 70s. It just wasn't that good. Well, this one is Quentin Tarantino's take on the Inglourious Bastards. And it stars Brad Pitt, and let's see here. Bunch of other people.
Rated R, people.
Yes.
It's
well,
dirty.
they're shooting Nazis.
It's dirty.
It's World War II. It's probably a lot of language and stuff. Strong graphic violence, language, and brief sexuality. You know who else is in this movie? Mike Myers. Did not know that.
Yeah, he's an old dude.
Did not know that until today. He plays a British general. He plays a serious part in this movie. There's no laugh. There's no
And he's
get in
old.
my belly.
You've got to watch for him because he's all folded
made up. Yep.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. I saw a little clip of him today from that movie, and he's very good. Also opening today, Shorts. Not to be confused with Sharts,
It's a kid's film.
which is a past tense of something. Yeah, the small town is thrown into chaos when a mysterious rainbow-colored rock falls from the sky, granting wishes to anyone who holds it. And this has got your,
It's rated PG.
yeah, this has got your William H. Macy in it, which I love William H. Macy. I think he's very funny.
I do too, but I'm not going to go see this.
No,
just
neither
so
am
you
I,
know.
because it just looks stupid.
Well, it's a
But-
kid's movie.
Yeah, I know, but kids go see it. Let us know.
Now that you don't have any kids,
Yeah, I know.
you don't go see the kids movie.
That's true.
You
Although,
you have forsaken them.
if you get an opportunity, go to Yahoo, go to movies, click on trailers. Then when you see the Toy Story 1 and 2 trailers, click on that.
Okay.
Because Toy Story 1 and Toy Story 2 are coming out as a back-to-back feature. First 2 weeks in October
Oh,
in 3D.
cool. That'll be fun.
And so what they've done was they have done a brand new clip with Woody and Buzz and
All
the
those
female,
other people?
the cowboy girl, or the cowgirl.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name right now. And then the dinosaur and a couple others
Okay.
talking all about the 3D. And at the very end, they got the moon people wearing the 3D glasses. It's very funny. Let's see here. A bunch of stuff opening in selected theaters. Like, and there's a couple of them that have to do with oh crap! Just fought it. The Northern Ireland violence that occurred back in the early '80s, like 5 Minutes of Heaven with Liam Neeson. The IRA, thank you, Irish Republican Army. That's what I was thinking of. That stars Liam Neeson talking about a low-level, just kind of people going back and forth.
Do you think it's action-packed because he's an awesome action actor?
Well, it says art, foreign drama.
Oh, no.
And then the other one is 50 Dead Men Walking. A small-time hustler in Belfast, Northern Ireland, plunges into a dangerous double life when he's recruited by British intelligence. This is more action-adventure. Stars Ben Kingsley. Which I didn't think Gandhi had anything to do with the fighting in Ireland.
He's
but
not Gandhi.
I know.